Hello guys and welcome to another ProfileTree Wix YouTube tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a contact form or a contact page on your Wix website. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So as you can see here, we've got our website that we're going to use as our template. And from this, we've also already got our contact. But I'm going to show you guys how to create something like this without using the default one, and I'll show you the different sort of designs that you can create. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started on that. So we'll go and click on to back to editor, and we'll go ahead and delete some of these. So of course there's a little add section. We'll go ahead and do that. And then, as you can see here, you've got a contact, and that's just from the sections here. And there's a list of different default ones that you can pick from, as you can see. And I'll go ahead and click on one, just so you guys can see it better. So as you can see there, straight off the bat, you've got a contact form, and it gives you a Wix form here, as you can see, and your text fields, and you can go through the settings through it as well. And in order to have a contact form, you need to create a submissions table, and this is to collect information as it states. You can see, so that's all built up for you as well. And it even has your location, like a number as well, an email, and some socials that you can contact through, and not just through the website. So that's one way of doing it. And then of course another way of doing it is by building it from scratch, and that's through doing it with the strips. So we'll go ahead and try to create one here. Okay. We'll just go ahead and change that strip background to the same color there. Alright. Okay, so how would I add some contact forms? So easiest way to do that, as you can see here, we'll just go to contact. Okay, and there's a list of different ones you can put in. So the most obvious one there is the contact us. As you can see, you've got a preview of the other ones there. You've even got like an order, registration, partition, donation, application. There's some there for feedback as well. But we're just going to go ahead and click and stick with the contact. Okay, so we'll wait for that to load up. Okay, so it just disappeared on us. We'll try that again. Just before we do, actually, we'll go ahead and sort out our layout and add a column. And we'll go ahead and place one in. We'll do this one for the change. Okay. And it's just dependent on you what you want to sort of do while creating a contact form. So as you can see, I've got a contact form like this. I could have it as a whole one like this, where I extend it out and then just adjust whatever's inside for all the elements. Or I can go ahead and click on a contact. Let's just say I wanted to do it like this. Have a contact form, so it's pretty much just made up for us, and then I can change the text within it as well, so I could just change the design if I want to as well. As you can see, I can change that to, and that'll change that all. And as you can see, our size is a little bit too big there. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can change that, maybe 15px. Just get that back on there. Okay, so hit design, and yes, as I was saying, you can change the forms designs, so you could change the input fields as well. So the input fields will be the name there. Keep it small, and then change it so you can have it convert to regular. Okay, or you can manually change these fields as well if you wanted to, as you can see. So we'll just see if I could change it to, there you go. So there's just a list of, as you can see, we could open that field up and we could just change it all if it does it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so see if this works now. Okay, no, it just doesn't want to go. Try it here. Okay, there you go. Sort of did something. But yeah, you can individually change that if you wish as well. So, and then if you wanted to as well, so what have we got going on here for the layout? We want to add a column onto that. We want to attach this to this, as you can see, and then we can manage these columns as well. Change the layout so it's to the right. So you can have one area for contact us and then one area for the maps if you wanted to. Okay, let's see, we'll go ahead and add like a maps area. Okay. As you can see, there's like Google Maps, and then you could add that, something like that in there if they want to get in touch. So I'll just skip ahead and I'll show you what you can try to create with the contact form design wise. Okay, so just showing you one of the other sites here on how I created one. So here's a contact form. So as you can see, nice and bold where it says contact us, and then just a brief description of who this is, just an image as well along with that, and a area for us to send a message. So we'll go ahead and we can try to replicate something like this. Okay, so we'll go with what we had there, and okay. So from that site, we had a contact us, nice and bold, with a get in touch as well. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll do that using the strips like we did there. So that was like just a little mock-up for us. Hold on, let me see if I can get this Okay. So we'll use some containers. I'll add a section up above here if it lets me. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I had to just try to get this back here. So we'll change the strip background on this and we'll go for a same color as that. There we go, and then we'll try to do this quickly here. Okay, happy enough with that. Highlight that and give it a bigger font. Okay. Then we can try to center that up. Okay, that's good. Double click that. Okay, now we also had like a contact sort of information at the bottom, so I can just go ahead and copy and paste that, and then let's see if we can get something going on here. Sorry guys, I'm just on another screen trying to get some text in here. Okay, we'll just use that. Okay, I'm just going to use this and then make sure that that is at around 12 or maybe a little bit bigger, 18. Okay, and then okay, just decrease that a little bit. There we go. So something like that, and then we could maybe edit these out as well, so it's nice and lined up like that, or maybe centered more. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, and now we'll have another section below here, and then we'll make that a blank section here. Okay, nice. Add some element on that. Okay, we'll have it like this. We'll drag that down all the way. So we'll use the same colors on this one. Okay, very good. Alright, now we're gonna add some elements on this. I'm gonna have some basic shapes. I'm gonna use this little vector art and adjust it to size. So I could do it like this, okay. Or I could just use the layouts and add columns. And let's just say for this one, I want to manage it so it's to the right. And this one, I'll manage this column so that's to the left. And from here, I can just add an element, drag this in. Okay. As you can see, this is what's great about using this. And I can have an image. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Could use this one. Oh, well, that's not really Office. We'll use this one here. Okay. I can adjust that one to size again. I can even crop it to size as well if I wanted to. I'll just cancel that though. Let's see, I'll remove that and I'll change the column background instead. So it's just a little bit of playing around as well, just to ensure that you got something you want. Okay, let's see. Choose that. And then want to lay it out here. Into the page. So something like that, as you could see. And then there you go. Okay, so we've done that. We can exit off this. And then for that shape, I want to change it to a color of my choice. Go for the green at the bottom there. Okay, so same color as that. And then at this rate, okay, let's see. Have that pushed down a little bit there. And then I would have it so that I had some text on here. So we'll just copy some text off this and then apply it on that. As you can see. So something like this. No, it doesn't have to be like this, by the way, okay? So say that's the section of the background here. See if we could change it there. I can run it from screen to screen, or I can change the margins out a bit as well. So I can have it so that it's 50, or I can have it so that it's 100. And then instead of having vector art in the background, I can remove that, and then I can change the column background as well and have it a color. So there's many methods you can use to doing this. It doesn't have to be particular to one. And then what I like to do as well is change that layout so that it's centered. Centering is key. And then let's just say we'll copy this, paste it on that. And what we can have in there, we'll bring it down to 50 and say get in touch. Okay. We'll just reduce it down so that it's fit the size. Okay. And then what else did we have? We had like a little logo and some information or an email. So you can go to decorative, pick whatever one, doesn't really matter. Have it below here, just increase the size a little bit. Wanna have 2 of those. And then I'll change this basic shape so that it is an email. And you can use that. Happy enough with that. And then for this one, I'll change that basic shape so that it's a location, which I'll do so there. Okay, happy enough with that. And of course, change it to height. Okay, So you could do something like that. Of course, if it's too big, you can adjust it to size. Okay. And of course, with this as well, you would want to add some text again. So we'll just copy this and then we'll just paste it on here somewhere random. And delete that. Okay. Sorry folks, just trying to adjust this so it looks good. So hopefully this just sort of just gives you an idea on what you can try to design for your contact page. Doesn't have to be exactly the same of what I'm creating. So now you've got that section out, you can just copy and paste this. Saves you some time and effort. Okay. And if you don't want any white spacing, you could just double click that and then say you wanted to invert it. So I'll delete all this. Nope, okay, didn't mean that. Okay, and then now I want to change the column background so that this is green. Let's see, get that to go green and then maybe have this into, say, we'll have it color white, okay? And then I'll have Google Maps on this one. Wait for that to load. Alright, so I could just pick whatever. I'll just pick this one, sure. Okay, find the alignment for that. Use the default. Okay, increase the size. So make sure you have fun with this, of course, you know. There's plenty of ways to create a contact form. So, and then if you want to manage the locations, you just click on that, and then of course you can change the location, so like that. And you can also change the name, which is Fin. Okay. And you can also change the design of it as well, the pin design, as you can see. You can change that about if you want to. You can change it to color green, as you can see. Okay. And lastly, the contact. So you could choose any here. I'm gonna go ahead and possibly pick something close. Okay, I'll just use the original. Okay, just wait for that to load, and there you go. And of course, as I've shown you, you can modify this as well if you want to. So we'll go ahead and view this, preview it just to see how it looks. There you go. So that is one way to create a contact, as you can see. And you can add like links to it if you want to, a link to an email. And as you can see, we've got like our little map there with our green icon. But yeah, that's just a wee tutorial on how to create a contact form page, or yes, as I said, a wee contact form. If you guys have any questions at all, just leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much.